Hey guys, and welcome to Han and Fam. Now typically right now I would be on my couch with a glass of wine in my hand, but instead I'm on the bathroom floor with a nutrition shake instead because it's just been one of those days. Silver lining, at least it's clean. Tonight I want to talk about the most embarrassing parts of having kids. Inspired by my two boys. Shout out to you guys, Jackson and Wyatt. You inspire me every day. Okay, first, once kids learn to talk, they're always saying stuff in public out of context. Like this happened to me the other day at work. Jackson came with me to work. He's 6 years old. He comes with me a lot. And he's very familiar with the whole place, and so he's very comfortable. So we were hanging out in the middle of the office. It's an open floor plan. We're talking, and he says to me very, very loudly in this open floor plan office, "Hey Mom, do you remember that time that we were going to your car and you were beating me so bad that I spilled my water everywhere?" And I'm sitting there like, What are you talking about? And he goes, "You know, Mom, that time you beat me so bad, my water went flying everywhere." In this open floor plan office in the middle of tons of people as loudly as possible. If anyone from work is watching this, there is an explanation. I finally got to the bottom of it, and he's talking about this time that we were racing to get to my car and I was winning. And he was trying so hard to run and carry this cup of water, but I was winning, so he kept having to run faster and his water was flying everywhere. And in his mind, there's no difference in context when you say beating me so bad or winning in a race. And it was mortifying. And on to the next. Kids are always getting fixated on random things like an article of clothing or a blanket or a stuffed animal or one toy, and they get fixated on it, especially if it's clothes, and they will wear it until it disintegrates into nothing. Now my 3-year-old gets very, very fixated on very particular things. He's just a particular kid in general, so he gets really fixated on stuff, and then he insists on wearing it every single day. So he has this monster truck t-shirt that he got at one of these monster truck rallies. It was a big deal to him, and he's been wearing it for about 3 years now. You can't tell that it's a monster truck shirt. It's been washed to oblivion. This is the thing, when a kid is fixated on something and they insist on having it and wearing it, there's just no reasoning with them. There's no arguing. They just have to have it. And the thing is, you can't go around in public with a disclaimer taped to their back or something like that. You can't send them to school with a note that says, "I swear I have more than one shirt, I just always insist on wearing this one." Speaking of my 3-year-old, next, kids don't give a crud about throwing tantrums in public. They just do not care. My 3-year-old doesn't give a crud. He will wail and scream no matter where we are. He just doesn't care. If he's upset, everybody has to know. Everyone's a part of this now. Everyone's participating. We're all at fault in the room around him if he's upset, and we are all gonna suffer. And I will even look him in the eyes if we're in public and he's throwing a meltdown, like at the grocery store or something, and I'll be like, "Wyatt, this is so embarrassing. Everybody's hearing you screaming and freaking out over something so silly." And he'll stop, collect himself, look me dead in the eyes, and just be like, "Hey!" and just do it even louder. I mean, it just doesn't even faze them. They're not in that stage of life where they have that self-awareness of like, "Wow, this might be kind of embarrassing and disturbing to everybody around me." Next, kids are always pooping, and they always choose to poop in the most inconvenient of times. It's either in the car, it's in a store with no restroom, so you have to walk down the block, try to sneak into a restaurant, weasel your way into the restroom, get your kid to go, sneak back out of the restaurant and go back to the store that has no restroom. And it's always announced at the top of their lungs. Like, I will be in a bookstore, very quiet, and one of my kids will be like, "I gotta poop!" So not only do I know, everyone in the whole store knows. Now next, kids tell people your secrets. My kids have no filter, and so sometimes when they're with me and my adult friends, or with my coworkers, or somewhere with my other peers, they'll just feel free to reveal some of my very personal information. Like Jackson loves to point out anytime I double wear something. And it's like, you know, here he has his brother who's wearing the same dang monster truck shirt every day, but no, he chooses to announce to my peers and friends that I slept in the shirt that I was wearing the next day. I feel a little hypocrisy. I don't know if they understand what that means yet, but I feel a little hypocrisy in the whole situation. And last, kids just collect gross stuff. I was going through Jackson's backpack the other day, and I opened a pouch of it, and I found that he had been collecting for who knows how long. He's been collecting feathers off the sidewalk that he's found. Who knows what kind of bird these feathers have been on? Who knows what kind of sidewalk he's collecting them from? But he has a full-blown, oh, there's a spider. Oh, okay. No, I don't want to hurt you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. I don't know how long he's been doing this, but he has a full-blown collection of street feathers in his backpack. Because it's not just feathers, it's like snacks that they'll save for later, except it's not a snack that you would save for later, it's something you'd refrigerate. Like my son will store half a grilled cheese in the back of his bookshelf for later, and it's like, you got about a 5-minute window to eat that thing, and then after that, it's just, that's really, really gross. So embarrassing when they're revealed, when you have guests over or something. So I'll have somebody come to my house and find something weird, and I'm like, I swear I am not keeping salami in my bathroom drawers on purpose. But you know what, at the end of the day, it all evens out. Because do I have the time to be embarrassed? No. Do I have the energy to be embarrassed? No. It might seem like it's an embarrassing thing, but at the end of the day, I'm so far past that. I'm like, this is the level of embarrassment. I'm all the way over here. I'm sitting here on my bathroom floor recording a video with a nutrition shake because I didn't eat a single vegetable today. That's where I'm at right now. I'm so far past the point of embarrassment, I can't care anymore, you know? So you know what, while having kids may have a lot of embarrassing moments, at the very least, it toughens you up for just about anything. Anyway, that's all I got for today. If I missed anything, or if you guys have any embarrassing stories, please leave them in the comments. Let's all commiserate with each other. Let's just make this one big pot of embarrassing stories. Or if there's something you want me to talk about in a future episode, leave it in the comments too. No, excuse me, I think it's time for me to go to bed. Till next time, guys.